Hey guys, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. I hope you guys enjoyed that British Open. That was pretty incredible. I'm so excited for you, Tiger. I really think that to come back from 4 knee surgeries and 4 back surgeries to lead on Sunday, what a thrill. What a thrill. Really says something about your work ethic, and hopefully you're having fun. That's the one thing that I really wish upon you, is to really feel the joy at this point in your career and keep doing it. I fully expect you to win more majors. So at any rate, I'm out here working today. Last week I was talking about it being wedge week. This week I want it to be driver week. I'm going to be working on my driver. I've been enjoying it, but I've only been just fooling around on the golf course, you know. But I found some things that are working for me, and I really want to get them etched in stone and investigate them a little bit more. So I'm going to be hitting drivers every day that I'm out here this week. And you know, I've got 2 hinges I'm working on. One thing I want to do is hinge more into my right hip. And you know, that's one thing I see that's a little different between Mr. Hogan and I, is he really it looks like his right leg is more of a post and he's hinging a little bit more during the transition. So I'd like to get a little bit more of that into my swing. And I'm still hinging my wrists, or cocking my wrists. So it's like a hinge at the hip, hinge at the wrists, and we're gonna let that ball fly and see if we can't hit it pretty straight too. Okay guys, so I'm out here to get some driver practice. I'm aiming at that pole that's in front of that tree behind the fence. It's a pretty good solid rip right there. What I normally do is I finish up my session. Normally when I'm playing, I only hit a few drivers, but here I'm going to go ahead and hit a number of them. You know, like 20-something drivers, and I'm going for it here. I'm not trying to swing soft. I'm trying to be athletic and swing firm. I want to swing about as hard as I can without losing my balance and try and find where that edge is. That one I took out a little bit to the outside, and I overcut it, but I was trying to hit the ball from the inside out and try and really get underneath it. So I'm going to back this up and just show you what I see. Now right here, look at that. I'm pushing that club out quite a ways, kind of like my buddy John Ruiz. And so I'm going to loop it back under, but when I do that, I tend to put a little bit too much slice spin on it. But I'm going to come in from the inside here. I've got good flex in those knees, and I've got my right elbow really far under here. And you can see that right elbow is really far under. I'm clearing my hips, but I'm a little twisted inside out, a little too much. But, you know, again, I'm testing the limits here. I'm looking at, you know, how far I can take it. So I'm a little bummed there, but that's all right. You know, we're just out here to have fun. Now, that's a pretty solid little power fade, but I think that's a pretty poor golf ball if you want to know the truth. So let's look at this driver swing in slow motion here. Down the line, head looks pretty steady. It's a good solid hit, slight pull. But I want to look at this transition here. So a lot of people think I'm not cupping my wrist. I feel like I do have a little cup there. I'm not sure what you guys see, but to me that looks like there's a little cup there. And then I'm going to just roll the club under to square right here. My hips are clearing much, much better than they ever have. I'm not sure if you guys see and notice that, but check that out. And for me, I think the main reason why is because I've got some spine tilt to the rear. I'm keeping my head behind the ball and letting my hips move forward, which is giving me the position, the impact position that I was trying to do forever and ever. But if you're too stacky or too on top of the ball, there's not enough room for your hips to clear. It's that simple. But I'm hitting this great straight ball to slight fade nowadays, and it's working great for me. I just line it up the left side of the fairway and just let it rip. So let's take a look at in front. Good load into the right side, weight transfer, and keep the head behind the ball. Yeah, so let's try it one more time. I really like this, this setup position here for me. My head is slightly behind the ball, and you'll see that my chin is turned to the right. That's becoming more and more important for me. Really good width for me on the backswing, I feel like. Now, I've had people say that they want to get width and they reach their arms away from their body. I'm essentially holding my scaps in the same place on my back. But I do want to feel that I've got lots of room as I go around and up on that backswing. This is where I start to hinge the club up with my wrists about left arm parallel. And for my money, I feel that when I hinge my wrists completely, I get a little cup there. If you look at the back of my left hand, I feel that that's a cup. It's so funny. Everybody has a different definition of what they see and what they feel. But for my money, my wrists are cupped. Now I load down into the ground. Now, a lot of people talk about the Sam Snead Squat. I'm not trying to squat and spread my knees, but it's happening. Now, actually, let's go ahead and let's talk about this K. Do you see my left knee pointed in towards my right knee? That's a good K. My weight is definitely loaded into that right side, into that right hip and glute. And as I make this weight transfer, my knees are going to open up. This is going to allow me to, really use my thighs, glutes, and erector spinae to be able to turn and thrust. And again here, I'm very happy about where my impact position is nowadays. I've got flex in my lead leg. That lead leg is in the process of straightening, as you can see here. But I'm just ripping it right down my chosen line. So this is driver week, guys. Go out and practice with me. Go out and work on your drivers. And this is going to make us a lot better, I believe. What I'm trying to do is last week was wedge week. This week is driver week. Let's get out there. Let's hit it. Let's be athletic. And the farther you hit it, the better you're going to score. So hit them long and hit them straight. Hey guys, I'm Christo Garcia from My Swing Evolution. My channel has over 16 million views because I rebuilt my golf swing using Ben Hogan as the perfect model. I went from this to this. So if you want to learn how to rebuild your golf swing and how I did it, you can go to myswingevolution.com, where I've got tons of videos that show you how I rebuilt my golf swing. So I hope you hit them long and hit them straight.